I
Actually,
saw
there's
the
two Spawn
Batman.
things.
I saw the Batman Spawn crossover that they're doing, which kind of quickly. I'll
Mhm.
just real quick that um, I've actually been kind of I've been having a hard time keeping up with comics, and so I've been kind of slowly edging my way out, and like I'll pick stuff up in trades or whatever, but not so much with the collecting as much anymore. And I was thinking about maybe stopping. And between this and then there was another news article that came out this week that Mark Silvestri, who is one of the premier comic book artists from the '90s, is going to do a black label, which is DC's version of Vertigo now. He's going to do a black label Batman series with it teams Batman with the Joker that starts in November. I've loved Mark Silvestri and his art for years. He did The Darkness, he did Witchblade. Michael Turner did Witchblade, but he's done some Witchblade in the past. But he did The Darkness with Garth Ennis and stuff. I just love his art. And so for him to come back and do a Batman title is between and then of course Batman and Spawn finally reteaming again with Greg Capullo on art. Like comics has a way of never quite letting you go. Like I'm all back in on comics now. So, but yeah, that no, I saw this Spawn thing. I was excited about it.
Well, yeah, it was funny because Todd McFarlane was saying that, like, he thinks that it could set, like, all the records, like, of
Oh,
comic sales. But he did
well,
back it up. Well, he did back it up by saying that, like, I guess he just recently with the King Spawn run did break some sort of record. So his justification was, now I have Greg Capullo doing the art, and I had great success with Greg Capullo doing the art on King Spawn, and now I have him doing Batman and Spawn. So why couldn't I break all the, like, it's Tom McFarlane, but I don't know.
Todd's gonna find a way to make it a record-breaking thing. Like it will be the highest selling company
Yeah,
crossover character. Like there's going to be a whole bunch of caveats to what that record actually is,
the
but
highest selling Batman Spawn crossover. There it
out of
is.
books that have ever been
Yeah.
published, it would be the highest. Sure. Um, so yeah, Todd's a great hype man. Todd really gets the hype going, but yeah, no, it's definitely exciting. It's exciting that they're coming. That it's just exciting that DC is working with other companies and allowing them to be crossed over. So many things now. People are so I don't I can't think of the word I want, but they want to hold on to their IP so much. They don't want to let go of them. They don't want to try
Just
things.
stingy. Yeah.
Yeah, stingy, I guess.
Stingy
Yeah.
and protective.
So, like, you'll never see another, well, don't never say never, but we won't see a Marvel DC crossover for a long, 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 long time, just because they're just so, like you said, they just hang on to these things and protect them so much. So,
Right.
uh, but yeah, so that's exciting. That's exciting to see. Just real quick too, I want to mention I was at a Walmart today, and my kid loves Hot Wheels, so we had to go pick up a couple Hot Wheels for him. And Todd McFarlane, man, that guy, he is doing toys right. Like I wish I had more space, and I wish I could justify to myself dropping, $50 on a trip to Walmart just to buy some toys. I have a hard time doing that with, any of you youngsters out there, enjoy your disposable income while you have it. Once you get a little bit older and it goes away, it becomes heartbreaking. But no, you like they've got an entire he's relaunched the Superpowers line. And so he's got a Superpowers line of DC figures out there now, and he does these things called these like comic packs, comic pals or something. But they're like little tiny minifigures. They're only like 2 1/4, 3 1/4 inch. They're almost like the old Star Wars, the old Kenner Star Wars size figures.
Mhm.
They come with a comic book now, and they don't, they're not like, oh, these are super detailed and like awesome looking. They're about as far away from a Hot Toy as you could get in terms of like look and quality, but they're just kind of fun and cool, and, like, it would be cool to have a shelf of these minifigures from these comic packs, or it'd be cool to have a new display of superpowers. Like I said, I just have a hard time dropping
Remember,
50
I
bucks.
just showed you this, man. He's got the licenses for like everything now, but he just recently randomly released did a reissue, but a complete redesign of the manga Spawn. And this is like a 12-inch figure.
Yeah,
and it's fucking so cool. Comes with all these different, like, things. I used to have the 6-inch one, and it was just super cool.
very awesome. Anyway, Todd's killing it. He's killing it in the figure game. He's now killing it in the comics game. Well, I guess he's
Yeah.
always done that, but
Well, he's got the license for he has Disney licenses too. He has those, I don't even know what they call them, like a Disney Mirrorverse or something. I don't know what the hell it is, but he makes a bunch of, like, different little figures. That
I'm
doesn't
a
even You're good. That doesn't even I had a whole other I actually had unboxings I was gonna do, and I was gonna show you. And I
this
don't
is
know if you've ever seen these before.
give me just a second real quick while we're on the McFarlane thing. This is
Do it.
the coolest thing that McFarlane has done so far. Like it's very Todd.
Let's see
Um,
it.
but DC has decided that they will no longer allow their figures to come with guns. So if you're getting the DC multiverse line of figures from Todd McFarlane, for example, the Penguin in the Batman movie, instead of coming with guns for the Penguin, he comes with fingers like this, like pointing figure, like a pointing figure that's like his fingers. He's got finger guns instead of
Finger
actual.
guns.
So Todd has released a munitions pack. I don't know if that's even going to show up, but a munitions pack of just weapons. It's under the Spawn banner and it's a bunch of different guns. So technically, this is a kind of Spawn thing, but it's just guns that go with McFarlane figures and they fit pretty well. They scale pretty well to your DC figures. So if you're upset that your DC figures don't come with the guns that they should have,
No, that's
there's
great. That's what Todd is, he is the opposite of a company man. That's, like, one thing I like about because he is a company man, but he's not a company man, you know what I mean? So that's really I hope to God he does get off this kick about wanting to direct this Spawn movie he wants to make because, like, Blumhouse has already said they would make it with him. They had Jamie Foxx sign up and said he would be Spawn, and then, Jeremy Renner was gonna be what's the cop's name? Starts with, like, an S.
Sam and Twitch.
Yeah,
Sam.
Twitch. I think, he was gonna be Jeremy Renner said he would be Twitch. I think that's what happened, but, like, he wants to direct this thing, and I can't blame anybody for not wanting someone who's never directed a feature film to just give him however many millions of dollars to direct a live action feature film. It's crazy. And
Yeah.
I want the Spawn movie, because speaking of which, before I show you these figures, did you see this? The 6 scale third party Spawn?
No.
It
No,
looks
I haven't even
fucking
heard about this.
incredible. It looks
Wow.
incredible. It's huge. Again, this site is just like Toys Wonderland, so I can't make the pictures look any better, but he's massive, and it's really cheap, and I hope no one sees this because I still haven't pulled the trigger and I wanna buy it. But like,
That's awesome.
it looks amazing. I've
It
never heard
does.
of this company, so, like, I've been really hesitant on it, but, I mean, I'm eventually gonna have to do it because I mean, who in the hell knows, like, when ever a 6 scale Spawn is gonna ever come out that,
Yeah.
like, is fully articulated and has all this shit, you know what I mean? But, yeah, it just looks great.